Hello. Hi, Kevin. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing fine. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about starting a project. So let's begin. Okay, Kevin. So we have some new vocabulary words that we're going to learn. So let's go ahead and read this part. Can you read it?
Today you will meet a boy named Ali. He is working on a special project. Let's learn more about it. Have you ever
Excellent.
worked on a project? What was the most challenging part? Tell your tutor about it.
Okay, so tell me about a time where you worked on a project. Have you ever worked on a project before?
Yes.
And what was the most challenging or the most difficult part about it?
It was writing properly.
Writing properly was the hardest part?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And what kind of writing was it? What was it for? Do you know what subject it was for?
Yes, it was a French presentation.
Oh, okay, that's really nice. That's super nice. Okay, so let's continue.
Hi,
Okay,
I'm Ali. For my project, I'm building a race car. Today we'll talk about starting a project.
okay, excellent. All right, let's continue. Okay, for some reason my slide isn't showing. So to click on this slide. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, so let's look at the vocabulary for this lesson. We have the first word is, oh, I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry about that. Okay, design.
This
Design.
a plan for how something will be made. The
Good.
design for this race car has to be good. We need a new design for this project.
Excellent. Very good. How about
Approximately,
approximately?
almost correct or exact. Eva
Mm-hmm.
is approximately 105 centimeters tall.
Excellent. So design is basically a plan of how something will be made. So you can do a lot of different kinds of design. Design can be used in all different areas. You can design a house, you can design a painting, you can design a computer, you can design anything. But it's basically just a plan for a project. Approximately, approximately is used when you're trying to talk about almost the exact thing, but it's not quite exact. So you have correct or exact as one opposite meaning of approximately. So approximately means almost. Eva is almost or approximately 105 centimeters tall. It's when we don't know the exact or correct number, but the closest thing to it. Okay? All right, let's continue. Okay,
Measure.
Kevin. Measure.
Find
Uh-huh.
out the size, length, or amount of something. You need to measure the ingredients when you cook.
Mm-hmm. So measure is to, okay, go ahead and do weigh. You can do weigh.
Weigh to
Mm-hmm.
find out how heavy something is. Can you help me with this? It weighs a lot. We need to
Mm-hmm.
weigh the suitcase before our flight.
Okay, excellent. So measure is to actually get the length or the size or the amount of something. So this is basically measuring spices or measuring the amount of ingredients. Weigh is to find out how heavy something it is. So you can weigh something to find the heaviness, to understand how heavy something is or how light something is, okay? Questions on any of the words so far?
No,
Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now
original.
we have or mhm,
Happening or existing at the beginning. Mia's original idea was to paint her room pink, but she didn't like it, so she painted it green instead.
Okay, how about velocity?
Velocity. How fast something moves in a certain direction. Cheetahs can run at a velocity of 120 kilometers per hour.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay, so our original means basically something that happened at the beginning, something that was unchanged. It was the first of its kind. So her original idea was to paint her room, but then she changed her mind and she painted it green. So original is basically something that is new. It's happening from the start. Okay? The how fast something moves in a certain direction. So a cheetah can run at a velocity of 120 kilometers per hour. So that is just measurement of how fast something moves. Great job reading those definitions, Kevin. Let's continue. Okay, so we have word association. I want you to match the similar word on the right. So let's look at
Okay.
amount. What is
Amount.
almost the same thing as amount?
Mm, measure.
Okay, measure. So amount is basically, yeah, you could say amount. Okay, how about number two?
Heavy is weight.
Okay, very good.
A is design. About is approximately. First is original. And decline. No.
Decline is basically going downwards. So decline is going downwards. It's declining. Something is declining. So you can probably say measure for decline as well. Declining or increasing.
Yes, but it's written. There may be one word that does not belong. So
Okay,
I think
yeah.
it's this one.
Okay, perfect. Excellent, Kevin. Okay, let's continue. All right. So now
Um,
we have, just give it a
um,
second. Okay. So we're going to complete each sentence with the word from the list. So let's go ahead and read about Marco.
Marco is building a model airplane. He needs to
What does he
design
know?
each part before he puts it together. This bag is so heavy. How much does it weigh?
Very
They
good.
realized that their original idea did not work, so they changed it. No
Very
one
good.
knows the exact number of stars in the sky, but scientists think there are approximately
Uh-huh.
400
Good.
the
Number five.
the velocity of a rocket is much higher than the speed of a car. Nina loves to play video games. She wants to create a measure
She wants to create I think this would actually be
design.
a design. She wants to
Yes.
create a design for her own video game. Okay? Excellent. Let's continue. Great job on filling in those blanks, Kevin. Okay, let's continue.
Before
Let's read
Ali
out
starts,
loud.
before
So
Ali
he,
starts the project, he reads the instructions from his teacher, Miss Lee.
mm-hmm,
Instructions for your race car project. For this project, you will build a race car. Here are some things to think about. 1.
okay,
Your race car should be 7 inches long, or approximately 18 centimeters. 2.
okay,
Before you build your race car, you need to create a design. 3.
mm-hmm,
Be sure to measure each part of your car. All the pieces need to fit together.
Good.
4. Remember to weigh your car. Lighter cars have higher velocity than heavier cars. 5.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to change things. Your original idea might not work. Don't give up. Remember, it's better to think of a new idea than to stay with an idea that doesn't work. Our class will have a race next month to see who has the fastest car. Good
Okay,
luck, Mrs. Lee.
very good. So these are her instructions for the race car project. Okay, so how big should the race car be?
7 inches long.
Okay. And what does it mean when she says lighter cars have a higher velocity than heavier cars? What does she mean by that?
It means that the cars that are lighter or weigh less will go faster than the heavier.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, and what does she say about changing things? She says sometimes the original,
Idea might not work, so it's better to change the idea instead
uh-huh,
of instead of staying on the original one.
very good. Excellent job, Kevin. Let's continue. Okay, so now we have the reading comprehension questions. What does Ollie need to do first?
He needs to create the design.
Very good. How long again should it be? Do you remember?
7 inches or approximately 18 centimeters.
Very good. Why is it important for Ollie to measure each part of his race car?
Because or else it won't be the same way on each side.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And why should he weigh his car again? To check.
Because because if it's light, then it will go fast.
Uh-huh. And what is the fastness or the speed actually called?
Velocity.
Yeah, he needs to make sure that the velocity is good enough for it to go fast, right? Can
Yes.
Ollie change the design of his car if it doesn't work?
Yes.
Excellent. That's what he should do, right? If it doesn't work, he should change the design. Okay, good, Kevin. Let's continue. All right, let's do some comparisons. So let's read about a comparison. What is a comparison?
Comparison is the act of looking at two or more things to see how they are the same or different. Here is one way to make a comparison in English. Clause with comparative adjective plus than plus to plus verb.
Okay, so let's look. So there's a clause with a comparative adjective, which is highlighted in orange. Then you add than, and then you add to plus the verb. So this is basically comparing two things. Go ahead and read each sentence to understand the idea of making comparisons. Go
It's
ahead.
better to think of a new idea than to stay with an idea that doesn't work. It's more fun to make your own design than to follow someone else's instructions. Some people think it's easier to work in a group than to work alone.
Okay, so we're comparing two things in each sentence. It's better to think of a new idea than to stay with an idea that doesn't work. So these are the two comparisons. It's more fun to make your own design than to follow someone else's instruction. So those are two different things. Some people think it's easier to work in a group rather than work alone. So those are two comparisons we're making, okay? So let's continue. Let's go ahead and complete each sentence with the
It's
verb
to
in
start with a
parentheses.
design. It's better to start with a design than to build something without a plan. It's more
Uh-huh.
fun to watch a movie than to clean your bedroom. It's
Mm-hmm.
worse to study right before the exam than to study a little bit each day.
Mm-hmm. It's more interesting.
More interesting to play video games than to do homework. It's faster to fly a plane than to drive a car.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay, let's continue, Kevin. Very good. Okay, let's make some comparisons. So now we're going to choose a comparative adjective from group one, and then we're going to choose a clause from group two, and then we're going to choose another clause to finish the sentence from group three. So let's go ahead, and you can use each word or phrase more than once. Let's try to make some comparisons. Go ahead.
Does it have to be logic?
It can be anything. It can be anything. So it's more fun to anything that you want it, anything you want to. It would be better to use logic. Yes, it would be better to use logic, okay?
It's more fun to learn English than to pet a tiger.
Okay, excellent. What about another one?
I think it's well, can I reuse something?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I think it's more fun to read a book than to watch a scary movie.
Okay. How about some
Mm,
people?
Some people think it's more exciting to eat spicy food than to eat something sour.
Okay, excellent.
Mm,
And the last one?
It's it's safer to jump out of a plane than to pet a tiger.
Excellent. Good job. Okay. You think it's safer?
Yes,
Okay, maybe like skydiving, right?
yes,
Okay, let's share your opinion. So it's less fun to clean than to
than to.
play soccer. Okay, let's
Mm,
try to make a comparison with these two pictures.
It's more fun to text with friends than to do homework.
Okay, and then
Mm,
this one?
It's more exhausting to swim than to run.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Let's
And
continue. Uh-huh. Okay, do you want to make another one?
yes,
Okay, go ahead.
it, it's safer to play video games than to do skateboard.
Okay, it's safer to play video games than to skateboard. Okay, or go skateboarding. Okay, excellent, Kevin. You did very well. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. Ali explaining what he needs to do to start his project. Let's complete his story with the words from the list, and you might need to change the form of the word. For example, weigh could be weighing, or weight could be weighted. So something like that, okay?
Okay.
I am so excited.
I am so excited to start this project. First, I need to create a design. It's
Mhm.
easier to do that than to do that first than um, building a
Uh-huh.
car without a plan. I want to make sure my car is approximately 18 centimeters long. I will need to um, measure carefully to make sure
Mhm.
it is the right length. The car can't weigh too much.
Mhm.
Mrs. Lee said heavy cars have lower velocity, and I want my race car to be fast. My original idea was to give my car an extra set of wheels, more speed, right? But Mrs. Lee said that won't work, so I'm going to change my plan. I think it's better to change my idea now than to wait until I start to build a car. Soon I
Very
will
good.
finish my plan. Then I will build my race car.
Very good. Excellent job, Kevin. You got all of them. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's check our answers. You got all of them correct. Very good. Okay, so now we have a discussion. So let's go ahead and talk about which sentences you agree with and which sentences you disagree with. Go ahead and read this one.
It's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all.
Do you
Mm,
agree or disagree?
I disagree
Okay, why do you disagree?
because if we love and we lost, it's more painful than if we've never loved at all.
Very good. Okay, how about this one?
It's better to make a design than to build something without a plan. I agree.
Okay, very good. Why do you agree?
Because or else it will be harder not to have something to follow.
Yeah, it would be hard to just kind of go all in without any kind of plan, right? You'll feel a
Yeah.
little bit lost, possibly. Okay, how about this one?
It's harder to work together than to work alone.
Very
Um,
good.
I agree
Okay, and why do you think that?
because um, we each person has a different idea, and it's really difficult to like to
Work
work together.
together?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. This could be it could be a different situation and maybe it depends on what you're working on, right? Sometimes if you need help of somebody, then maybe things can get done faster, right? If there's more than one person working on it. So yeah, maybe this could be true in certain situations. It's worse.
It's worse it's worse to be rich and unhappy than it is to be poor and happy.
What do you think about this?
I think that I agree
Okay.
because even if we're rich and we're unhappy, we can't enjoy all the things we have.
I agree. Very good, Kevin. Great answers. Okay, so today you practiced focal vocabulary to talk about a race car project, and you were able to use comparatives in speech and writing. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay, so we have a few minutes left. Let's go ahead and read what he's saying. Ali is saying
The next
something.
lesson, I'll start to build my race car. Do you think my car will win the race?
What do you think?
I think that, like it's the main character, I think he will win the race.
Oh, okay. So you think because he's a main character of the story, he'll win?
Yes.
Okay, that's a smart prediction. That's a very smart prediction. Okay, have you played Would You Rather before on Cambly? Have you played the game Would You Rather?
Yes.
You have played it? Okay, so then we're gonna play Bamboozle. I'm going to share my screen, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pull up the game here. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pick a category for us to talk about you, okay? And let's go ahead and I'm going to pick this and we'll do a classic. Okay, so I'm going to play with you, okay? So it'll be me and you. All right. So go ahead and pick a number.
I can't see for now. Oh, I see.
Mhm.
6.
Okay. Uh-oh, we lost 15 points already. Okay.
Oh,
I'll pick number 2. Okay, so do you have any pets? Do you have any pets, Kevin?
No.
No? Okay. I used to have a pet and I had three cats before. Two of the cats I had to give away, and one cat is now with my friend because I move a lot. I travel a lot, so I had to give it away. And my mom was really scared of cats, so I couldn't keep it in my house. Okay, so let's continue. Pick another number.
Four.
Four. Okay. What superpower would you choose if you could pick any superpower?
Mm, to stop time.
To stop time, and why to stop time?
Because I can live forever.
Okay. If I had a superpower, I would probably choose to time travel. I would probably choose to time travel so that I can go to the future or the past. Okay? All right. All right, pick another number.
One.
Okay. Name something that you're afraid of.
I'm afraid of walking in a corridor and someone just hiding behind it.
That is pretty scary. That sounds pretty scary. Kevin,
Yes.
I'm very scared of birds. Okay, I am very scared of birds. I get scared even looking at a picture of a bird. So that is something that I'm scared of, okay? All right, go ahead.
Eight.
Okay. What is your favorite school subject?
I think it's English or history.
Okay, and why do you like those?
Mm, I think it's because I have a great level
Hmm.
and I think it's interesting.
It's interesting. Okay. My favorite school subject when I was in school was science because I like to learn about things and how things work in life, how life works. So that was my favorite subject. Okay. All right. Go ahead and pick another number.
Seven.
What is your favorite sport?
It's badminton.
Okay. And you like badminton? Do you play every day or once in a while?
I play once in a while. Well, now like it's the holidays, I don't play, but
Mm-hmm.
when it's school, when it's
During
the school year,
school?
yes, I
Okay.
play.
Oh, that's very fun. Okay, my favorite sport is swimming. I like to swim all the time. Okay, excellent. Go ahead and pick another number.
Five.
Okay. What is your favorite candy?
I like lollipops.
Lollipops? Okay, yeah, me too. I like lollipops too, but I like the lollipops that have the chocolate inside. Have you ever had that before?
No.
Okay, you should definitely try it someday. Okay, last one. What is your favorite kind of music?
I like country music.
Country music. Okay. And what kind of country music do you like? Who's your favorite country singer?
I don't know.
You don't know? You just like the sound? Okay. I really like world music. I like to listen to music from all over the world. So I think that's pretty fun. Okay. All right. Good job. You're able to answer a lot of different questions. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. We have about a minute left. Is there anything else that is interesting that you like to do during, like, what do you like to do on the weekend?
I like to go out with my friends.
You like to go out with your friends. Do you play games with your friends?
No.
No, you just visit maybe an arcade or watch a movie,
Yes.
eat at restaurants.
Um, no, not really.
Not really. Okay, anyway, Kevin, it was so nice to see you today. You did an excellent job. Next class, you'll be learning more about Ali's report and his project, okay? So great job, and I will see you next time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.